YouTube, what is going on this morning? Welcome aboard, everybody. Drunk Pilot here. Welcome back. I am finally back from Montana. We are going to be doing a flight from Bozeman back to Chicago, and then from Chicago back to Charlotte. I'm doing my return trip. So we are in the PMDG 737-800, which is what I flew from out of Bozeman to Chicago, and then we'll be taking a 900 from Chicago to Charlotte. You can see we've got an Embraer sitting next to us at the gate. What else? It's looking like a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day. I'll be putting together some of the videos that I took while out in Montana. Took most of the takeoffs and landings. I took some photos of some interesting airplanes that I saw, so hopefully I'll get a video posted of that. But nonetheless, let's take a look at our sim brief here. 37,000 feet, time in the air 2 hours 17 minutes. We're going to be taking off out of runway 12, Bobcat 4 departure to Billings, and then zipper 587 arrival 27 right, which is pretty much exactly what we did. We took a pretty tattered 737, and it was in the old livery. The vertical stab was pretty faded, but she flew like a glove, so no worries here, no worries there. I'm alive, I'm well, had a great trip. So everything is good. So yeah, we'll get more on into that as we set up this flight deck. So let's go ahead and pop our battery on and apply our external power, and should be able to tell our first officer, let's start setting up.
Roger.
All right. Thrust levers are idle. Fuel control is shut off. Speed brakes are down. Flaps are up. Parking brake is set. Weather radar is in op. Good old PMDG. Landing gear lever is down. Windshield wipers are off. Nav lights are on. That is good. And we'll go ahead and start sweeping through the overhead. He should put us into alignment, so I'm not going to worry about that. Not going to worry about much up here. Arm our emergency exit lights, and that's about it. We'll check our cabin pressure here in a second, and we can go ahead and grab our ATIS. 135425.
Hello. Hi, Captain. We're ready to start boarding. Are we okay to begin?
Yes, you can start boarding.
Excellent. We'll get started then, and I'll let the rest of the crew know we're ready. It might take a few minutes for the passengers to start
Information
arriving.
Lima. 1317 Zulu. Wind com visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 11. Dew point 04. Altimeter tree 011. Landing and departing runway 12. 5G notice in effect. Advise on initial contact. You have Information Lima.
All right. Easy enough. Information Lima. And if I do sound a little bit stuffy, I apologize. That's because I am. I was having some issues on the airplane, and I figured it might happen. My right ear just would not pop when I got into Charlotte for about 2 hours afterwards. So, kind of feeling the effects of that. I think my sinuses are a little bit grouchy today, so forgive me. All right. Now we can take a look at our FMC. No. Let's take a look at our EFB first. Go ahead and request our data. United 593, alternate Indianapolis. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. All right. Now we can go into our FMC. Nav data still up to date. Set our IRS position. Go into our flight plan. Set the fuel. Make sure it matches. Fetch. Payload.
Go ahead.
1.7. Check. Set our payload. Make sure it matches.
We'll let you know when completed. Roger. Ground to cockpit. Go ahead.
0 fuel weight. Check. All right.
Fuel system completed. Roger.
And select the route. Activate. Execute.
Hi, security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes, please.
Thanks.
Reserve 6.5. Cost index of 5. 370. Execute. Make sure our legs look good. Yep. Over to departure. 112 Bobcat Billings. Execute. Arrival. Two 7 right. 587. Zipper. Execute. All right, tune our radio to ground. As you guys can see, I'm wearing a Yellowstone hat and a Montana shirt. It says "Lost at Last, Montana." With mountains and mooses. All right, let's go ahead and get our clearance. Bozeman Ground, United 593 with information Lima, request clearance to Chicago.
United 593, Bozeman ground. Information Lima correct. Cleared to Chicago O'Hare Airport. Bob for departure.
No issues on
with
the
the
walk
Billings
around.
VOR transition. Then is filed. Climb via SID except maintain 8000. Departure frequency 118.975. Squawk 1161.
Cleared to Chicago via the Bobcat 4 departure Billings transition. And then as filed, climb via SID except maintain 8000. Departure frequency 118.975. Squawk 1161. United 593.
United 593, read that correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
I'll give you a call when ready for push and start. United 593. Traffic data, terrain. Definitely want terrain at this airport. Traffic data, terrain. All right.
Wind shear. Wind shear.
111 6 1161.
Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Terrain. Glide slow. Bank angle. Bank angle. Approaching minimums. Minimums. 2,500. 1,000. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
All right, let's go ahead and look at our performance here.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Too low. Terrain.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board the self-loading cargo service. Please place your large bags into the overhead locker wheels first, and keep your small items under the seats in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure a prompt departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Hi, here's the fuel slip.
Thanks.
Welcome. Have a nice flight.
Uh-ohs. Gonna have to shed some weight. Let's go 4 and 5. No. See what that does. Index. Perf. Execute. See what that does. Really? Flaps 5? I don't think it's Flaps 5.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. All passengers are now on board.
We're still waiting on the load sheet from ground.
No problem. I'll bring it to you as soon as they send it up. You still have time to do the welcome announcement. That should pass some of the time.
Good morning from the cockpit. This is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you on board this morning's flight. I hope you're all well. We're currently preparing for departure up here in the cockpit, and once we're airborne, we'll be climbing to our cruise level of 37,000 feet. We hope to depart very shortly. We're not expecting any delays. The cabin crew will start securing the cabin once the aircraft has pushed back from the stand. As we make our way to the departure runway, please make sure you're seated and secured as they make their way around the aircraft. The weather is looking good, so it should be a nice, comfortable climb up to our cruise level. Once we're airborne, there shouldn't be any issue during our climb. It's a pretty straightforward departure out of the airport, so nothing to worry about there. The wind forecast during our cruise looks very favorable, so we expect to arrive on time at our destination, but we will of course keep you up to date should there be any changes. The ground crew have finished loading the aircraft, so if you could get yourself seated and secured, we'll be able to get going straight away. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the flight.
Still giving me a Flaps 5. I just find that really hard to believe. Gonna go packs off. We're gonna go Flaps 15. Because I know we were definitely not Flaps 5. I don't think. We're just gonna do that. See how it goes. Alright? I'm gonna climb 1.
Go ahead.
Take off.
Loading has been completed.
I'm gonna do a 27K bump, actually.
We're waiting for you to close up. Once the beacon light is switched on, we'll contact you to begin pushdown. Roger.
Check, check, check.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. Okay, we've received the load sheet from ground. There's the passenger count, the crew count, and the total souls count. Plus yourselves, of course.
Thanks.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
Okay, great. You can close the doors whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'll let the crew know, and we'll get closed up as soon as we can. All stations, please close doors.
LNAV, VNAV, armed. Let's go ahead and tell ground crew.
Cockpit to ground.
We're gonna start the APU.
Go ahead.
Put our seatbelt sign on.
Stand by for ground power disconnection. We're starting the APU now.
Bing bong, bing bong.
We'll monitor the startup from down here and let you know if we see anything untoward.
37K. Fleet on. I think we are pretty much ready to go. Don't need fuel truck anymore. Don't need any of the loaders anymore. We're on the
Cockpit to
buses.
ground. Go ahead.
Pre-flight checklist.
We're off the ground power, so feel free to
Pre-flight
disconnect.
checklist. Oxygen.
Roger. Stand by, please.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%.
Power.
Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal.
Roger.
Auto. Windows heat on. Pressurization mode selector. Auto.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Flight instruments.
Heading 214, altimeter 3011.
Heading 214. Altimeter 3011. Parking brake.
Set.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It will be a left seat takeoff, using rated thrust.
Get rid
planning a
of
flaps
our-
15 takeoff. We will configure for a non-standard bleeds
I think
off
I already
takeoff.
told him.
Anti-ice will be off. Above 80 knots, we will reject for fire, engine failure, loss of control, or
Disregard.
wind shear.
Sorry.
The crew member noticing the abnormality will clearly state the problem. I will call reject or continue. If the decision is to reject, I will close the thrust levers and disengage auto throttle, observe or apply maximum braking, raise speed brakes, apply maximum amount of reverse thrust consistent with conditions and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway, stow the speed brake, and set the parking brake, advise the cabin. This is the captain speaking. Remain seated, remain seated.
Go ahead.
I will then perform any necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate.
Just a reminder.
If an evacuation is required, I will initiate the evacuation checklist. In the event of an engine failure after V1, we will continue the takeoff,
Thanks for the help.
rotate at
Pin straight ahead
VR,
and we'll see you
call
next time.
positive rate gear up, and cancel the master caution. There will be no other calls below 400 feet.
Cabin crew, please arm
At
door.
400 feet, I'll call for a roll mode, then call confirm the failure. If required,
And
we'll
Bozeman
perform
Ground,
any
United
necessary memory
593
items.
requesting
Climb at
push and
V2
start.
to V2 plus 20 to 1,000 feet AFL or TOCA, whichever
Aircraft
is higher.
calling for pushback.
Retract
Stay call
flaps on
sign.
schedule. When flaps have
United
been retracted
593.
at or above, flaps up, maneuver speed, call for
United
level change if
593,
VNAV is not engaged.
Bozeman Ground.
Set max
Pushback
continuous
approved.
thrust and call for
Face
the
northwest.
appropriate emergency checklist. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we
Pushback
are okay
approved,
to make
face
an immediate
northwest,
return.
United
The departure
593.
routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. LNAV and VNAV are armed. Flight directors are on. Mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set. The NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. The local terrain poses a threat, so we will treat all GPWS terrain alerts as genuine. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Engine start levels.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Thank you.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
In an emergency, leave all cabin baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and the list is shown. It must be fastened when
Before start checklist.
and we recommend it
Stand by.
fasten before If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask.
We got a door light here.
What?
Hold in place with the strap and pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If you land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist, click together and pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate.
Well, that's just great.
You'll need to toughen up, blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for a track limitation. We also carry flotation aid switching gear. The tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open and seatbelt fastened. We wish you a pleasant flight and thank you for flying with self-loading cabin.
Before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
B2 147, heading 123, altitude 8,000 feet.
Takeoff speeds.
V1-140, VR-141, V2-147.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
Turn number 2.
Start an engine 2. Oil pressure.
Check my rudder axis. Hang tight.
Starter cutout. Number 2 stable.
Turn number 1.
Start an engine 1. Oil pressure. Starter cutout. Number 1 stable. Engine bleeds off.
Bozeman Ground, United 593, request taxi. Flaps 15.
United 593, runway 12 taxi by Charlie Bravo.
Charlie Bravo, runway 12, United 593. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Flight controls check complete.
United 593, contact Bozeman Tower 118.2.
Up. 118.2, United 593. Bozeman Tower, United 593, runway 12, ready for departure. Before taxi checklist.
United 593, Bozeman Tower, wind calm, fly heading 120, runway 12, cleared for takeoff.
Closed. Recall.
Checked.
Check.
Clear for takeoff, United 593, thank you.
Engine start levers.
No. United 593 cleared
Idle
for takeoff,
D10.
runway 12.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Ground
Clear for
equipment.
takeoff, runway 12, United 593.
2.
Clear.
Clear. Before taxi checklist completed.
Cabin crew, please take
Clear
seats for
left.
takeoff.
Clear right.
Before takeoff checklist.
On runway.
Before
1,
takeoff checklist.
2.
Flaps.
Flaps 15, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
C 3.81. .8 units set. 3.8 units set. 3.8 units.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Before takeoff procedure.
Okay. Cabin crew, take your seats. Clear on the approach. Cabin still not secure. Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Cabin to cabin is secure.
Takeoff.
On runway.
All right.
1, 2. On runway. 1, 2.
The heck was that?
Thrust set.
Airspeed alive.
$80 knots. V1. Rotate.
V2.
Positive rate.
Climb.
Gear up.
Gear up. 400 feet.
United 593, contact Big Sky departure, have a good flight.
Over to Big Sky, United 593. Have a good one. Big Sky departure, United 593 with you, 6,000.
United 593, Big Sky departure. Good day. Radar contact. Cleared direct Japer. Resume the Bob 4. Climb and maintain flight level 180.
Clear direct Japer, climb and maintain flight level 180, United 593.
Thousand to level.
Cabin crew, you're free to resume duties.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelts fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments we'll connect our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase from our selection of fresh food available today. All details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated, and if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly. Thank you.
$10,000. Happy to release the cabin?
Affirmative.
Okay. Autopilot on.
Portable electronic devices may now be used, with the exception of TVs, radios, two-way transmitters, or any other device in a transmit mode, as these devices may interfere with the aircraft's communication and navigation systems.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Off. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Happy to release the cabin crew.
Go for it.
Okay.
So these are the Bridger Mountains. That's where the M for Montana State University is. Didn't see it, unfortunately. Big Sky should be, I think, over here or over here. I think over here. Which is part of the Gallatins. This is also like part of Yellowstone down here, towards the south. Let's see, zoom out of my map. Yeah, there's Big Sky down to the south. There's Yellowstone Airport right here, KWIS. This is Yellowstone Lake. It looks like that Star Wars droid thing. Let's see, Upper Geyser, Free River. Old Faithful should be Grant Village.
United 593, contact Salt Lake Center 132.4.
132.4, United 593. Old Faithful should be right here. Yeah. These are all the viewing galleries for Old Faithful. Got all the parking and stuff. So yeah, this is all the stands where people sit. And then Old Faithful is like somewhere right here. The actual spoot. Grand Prismatic is somewhere down here along this road. I think this might be it. No. It's bigger than that.
1,000 to level.
Salt Lake Center, United 593 with you, 17,000. This is Grand Prismatic.
United 593, Salt Lake Center. Climb and maintain flight level tree 70.
Flight level 370, United 593. I got a little distracted. I love Yellowstone. Transition set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 193. Now.
Alright guys, hopefully this is an uneventful flight. Let's see, this is about the window I was on. Might have been a little bit further up, but no big deal. We were on the left-hand side on this flight.
If you require headphones, please contact a flight attendant and we'll be happy to help.
So, enjoyed the flight. I forgot to bring up my sim toolkit. I will see you guys in about 2 hours. Alrighty, guys, we are at our top of descent here. Should be close at least. Let's see. Chicago Center, United 593 with you, flight level 370.
United 593, Salt Lake Center, roger.
Go ahead and give
United
a flick of the
593,
seatbelt.
Salt Lake Center, expect flight 7, runway 27 right.
Expecting flight 7, runway 27 right, United 593.
United 593, contact Chicago Center, tree 905.
133.905, United 593. Oh, no. I don't know why you think you're on time acceleration. I should be on altitude. There we go. All right, let's take a look here between flight level 210 and 260. Go ahead and dial it down to 21. And let's keep our speed at 265. A little bit windy out here. What are you doing, dude?
Good morning once again from the cockpit. As you've probably noticed, we've started our descent. Depending on the destination air traffic, we should be landing in around 20 minutes. In the meantime, I will be instructing the cabin crew to get the cabin ready for our arrival. After that, the seatbelt sign will be illuminated and you'll need to stay seated until after landing. On that note, if you need to use a toilet, then you should try to visit one now as they will be closed during the approach. For now though, I will wish you a very good morning once again, and I'll speak to you in a short while once we've landed.
Chicago Center, United 593 with you, flight level 320 for 210.
United 593.
You go ahead and pull up the
Chicago
chart for
Center.
27
Roger.
right. And we can get our ATIS for Chicago 135.4.
United 593. Descend via Flight 7 arrival. Chicago O'Hare Airport landing runway 27 right. Altimeter 2988.
Descending via Flight 7 arrival, Chicago O'Hare. Altimeter 2988, United 593. I don't think that was the right readback, but...
Negative. Runway 27 right.
Descending via Star, runway 27 right, Chicago O'Hare, United 593, altimeter 2988. Oh. Okay. Let's see, 111.75 on the nav. Course is 273. Minimums 864. Oh.
United 593. Contact Chicago Center 118.75. Have a good one.
118.75. See ya, United 593. Chicago Center, United 593 with you. Flight level 270 for 17,000.
United 593, Chicago Center, roger.
We're just gonna go level change. And we're gonna pop some brakes out.
Landing runway 27 right, 28 center, 27 center. Departing runway 28 593. Right. Contact Chicago Center 133.3. Have a good day. Contact, you have information echo.
133.3, United 593.
Chicago O'Hare Airport information echo. 15020. Wind 285 at 9 visibility 10. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 20. 2.12. Altimeter 2988. Landing runway 27 right, 28 center, 27 center. Departing runway 28 right. Rebecca hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information echo. Chicago O'Hare Airport information echo.
Chicago Center, United 593 with you. Flight level 237 for 17,000.
United 593, Chicago Center, roger.
Let's go over to landing. To 7 right. Import. Flaps 40, packs on. No credit. At 9. So we'll add 3. $55.21. What if we do auto brakes 2? $69.72. Yeah, we're gonna do auto brakes 3. BREF is gonna be 144. $15 below. Descent checklist.
Stand by.
It's 6-4. Final approach fix. 2200. Missed approach altitude is 4,000. Everything else
Hello?
looks
Hi,
good.
Captain. I was just wondering if you'd like a drink.
Are you ready for the approach
Maybe
brief?
a tea or coffee.
The arrival routing
Or
will
a
be
bottle
via
of
the
water.
ATC assigned star,
A bottle of water
complying with
would be
all
fantastic,
published
thank
speeds
you.
and altitude
Of
restrictions.
course, just give
For
me
an
a couple of
ILS
minutes,
approach,
and I'll bring
planning
it
a
for you.
flaps 40 landing. Final approach fix altitude is 2,200 feet. Decision altitude is 864 feet. Missed approach altitude is 4,000
United 593.
feet. Taxi route
Contact
in will be
Chicago
at
Center
assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving
133.35.
at gate. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set.
133.35,
Airport notes
United
and
593.
Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
Chicago Center, United 593 with you. Flight level up 15,000 for 11,000.
United
Slow her
593.
down.
Chicago Center, Roger.
I have control.
You have control.
Hello?
Hi, Captain. Your drinks are ready. They're in the storage compartment in our galley.
Thanks.
No problem.
United 593. Contact Chicago approach 125.0. Have a good day.
125.0. See ya. Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 700.
Chicago Center, United 593. 13,400 for 11,000. BREF 144. Minimum's
United
864
593.
feet.
Verify information echo.
BREF 141. Minimums 864 feet. Approach briefing.
We have information echo, United 593. Completed.
United 593. Chicago approach. Altimeter 2988. Expect the visual approach runway 27 right.
Expecting visual approach, runway 27 right, United 593. Well, I already got the ILS set up. Completed.
Descent checklist completed. 1000
Cabin
level.
crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, arm rest down and window blind open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened ready for landing. Please help us by handling any rubbish, newspapers, or magazines that you do not want to take with you. The toilets are no longer in service. Thank you.
What do you want me at?
United 593, request new cruise altitude.
United 593, roger. Say new altitude.
Can we get 4,000, United 593?
United 593, unable your flight is to the east and 4,000 is an even numbered flight level. Please pick an odd altitude.
No, I'm good. Disregard United 593.
United 593, I didn't get that altitude. Say again altitude.
I don't want it.
Request flight level 400, United 593.
United 593, unable your flight is to the east and flight level 400
I'm just clicking
is an
random
even numbered
things.
flight level. Please pick an odd altitude.
Request flight level 350, United 593.
United 593, unable flight level 350 at this time.
There's the airport. Gonna be landing all the way over here. Downtown Chicago's over here. Are you gonna descend me, dude? I'm just gonna go down. I had to wake my daughters up because we are going to my grandmother's house for lunch and to pick up Hadley dog. My grandparents have been dog sitting this week. Or maybe it's the other way around. The dogs have been sitting with my grandparents.
10,000.
Passing 10,000.
Hi, Andy at L1. How can I help you?
I'm good.
Hello?
Hi, Captain. The cabin is secured for landing.
Thanks a lot.
If you let me know when you're ready to land, I'll make sure the rest of the crew are seated and ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be
I
arriving
will.
at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting with flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk to the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft.
See, my dad was sitting on this side, and he was saying he couldn't see Chicago. And I'm like, bro, you're crazy. Because we came in this way and then we did a 180, and I saw it from my side. You know, we were sitting across the aisle from each other. So he saw it first from the right side. And then we did a 180, just like we're doing on this approach. And then I saw it on my side. Speaking of, let's go ahead and freeze up this computer and get flight control replay going. And sorry about the big freeze. We'll just edit this out. You'll probably just hear the audio, me talking, while there's a big freeze going on. Big freeze. Big freeze. There we go. All right. Just go ahead and put some flaps in.
United 593, leave him go heading 180. Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 27 right.
Leave him go heading 180. Expect vectors for visual approach runway 27 right. United 593. Go ahead and dial that bad boy in.
United 593, turn right, heading 165, vectors for the approach.
Right turn heading 165, vectors for the approach, United 593.
United 593, turn right, heading 190.
Flight deck.
Right turn heading 190, United 593.
Okay, Captain, the cabin is secure. To level.
United 593, turn right, heading 255, intercept the 27 right localizer.
Right turn heading 255, intercept the localizer, United 593. Not sure that's a good enough vector. Chicago radar, this is United 593. We're going to need more of a turn to get the localizer, United 593.
United 593, I didn't get that.
We're going to need more of a right-hand turn to get the localizer, United 593.
United 593, request not understood.
Can we get a 30-degree right-hand turn, United 593?
United 593, request not
Oh my
understood.
gosh.
United 593, airport is at your 11 o'clock 15 miles. Report the field in sight.
We have the field, United 593.
United 593, cleared visual approach runway 27 right.
Clear visual approach, runway 27 right, United 593. There we go. Now we got the localizer. All right.
United 593, contact O'Hare Tower 133.0.
Autopilot off.
133.0, United 593. O'Hare Tower, United 593, with you on the approach visual 27 right.
United 593, O'Hare Tower, continue.
Continuing approach, United 593.
Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Cabin crew, please take seats for landing.
United 593, wind 285 at Niner, runway 27 right cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 27 right, United 593. Cleared.
Final approach fix. Height checked. Missed approach altitude is set.
Approaching 27 right.
Traffic. 1,000.
1,000 feet. Stable.
$500.
500 feet.
400. 300.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching minimums. 200.
Minimums.
Continue.
Sink rate. Sink rate. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brake up. Reversers normal.
Three 1,000 feet remaining.
60 knots.
2,000
United
feet
593,
remaining.
exit left at Charlie 1.
Exiting to the left, Charlie 1, United 593.
United 593, contact ground 134.15.
134.15, United 593.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely at the gate. This will be your indication that it's safe to move out the cabin, gather your belongings, and depart. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future flight.
O'Hare ground, United 593, request taxi to the gate.
United 593, welcome to Chicago O'Hare Airport. Stay parking or advise if need assignment.
Yeah, we'll go to gate Charlie 29.
United 593, gate Charlie 29er taxi via Zulu. Hold short runway 27 center.
APU on the buses.
Taxi via Zulu, hold short 27 center, United at 593. I think that was a decent landing for auto throttle off, autopilot off, a bit of a wind. My flap lever, my dang flap lever, I gotta fix that thing, man. It's annoying. Keeps on falling off. Let's go, no. Lights. AORD. Airport. Should be parking somewhere over here on Charlie. Make sure. Looks like everything is good up there.
Cabin crew, disarm the doors, please.
Three minutes.
O'Hare ground, United 593, holding short, runway 27 right. Not 27 right. 27 center.
United 593, cross runway 27 center at Zulu.
Center.
Continue taxi via Zulu. Golf. Hold short runway 4 left.
Zulu Golf. Alright. Crossing 27 center, continue taxi, Zulu Golf, hold short, 4 left, United 593.
Approaching 09 right.
Not sure if this one's golf. I think that one was golf. Yep. We'll go on hotel. There's so much construction going on at Chicago. It is wild. And of course, this just doesn't show it. But it's just absolutely crazy. I saw, of course, Atlas Cargo Asiana cargo 747s landing. Got a China cargo taking off. Trying to think what else did I see. Lufthansa A350. I barely saw him. Saw a lot of 757s United, which made me happy. I saw only a few 767s for United. Saw a lot of 777s, which made me happy. Because they are my favorite. A lot of 787s. But yeah, I think it was only that one Lufthansa A350 here that I saw. I did see a Cessna Caravan, which I thought was funny because it was in the stack at Chicago. I'm pretty sure it was Chicago. It was just in the stack. There was all these big jets and everything waiting in line, and then just this little itty bitty Cessna Caravan. I'll have to put a picture up. That was probably the most, I would say, odd, unique aircraft. O'Hare ground, United 593, waiting to cross, runway 4 left.
United 593, cross runway 4 left at Golf. Continue taxi via Alpha 2, Alpha 1.
Once it happens, we will start deboarding, and you'll be able to leave the aircraft. Thank you.
Cleared to cross, runway 4 left, continue Alpha 2, Alpha 1, United 593. All right. Cancel this. Cancel this. Cancel this. And define. Gate 29. It's on the other side. Here's a 777 Turkish Airlines. I'm gonna say it's this guy. Either way, I'm gonna park here. It looks like it would be this guy. All right, guys, thanks for coming along with me on this flight to Chicago. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I don't know why it is stuttering so much, probably because of all the traffic. It's a Chicago thing, all these aircraft. But hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I will be back on as soon as I can. Let me see if I actually made it to Charlie 29. It's not going to show me on the map. But yeah, it's something like that. I'm going to say it's right. Whatever. Enjoy your day, enjoy your week, love each other, and love yourselves. I'll see you in the next one.